Okay, so I'm just going to crack on with this.
Wait, what am I supposed to be doing?
Nothing. We'll just chat on and then
Okay.
I'll try and make some coherent sense of it later.
Righto.
We are in a hotel room in New York City.
Oh, that sounds sassy.
I know, so sassy, in Manhattan.
Oh,
Kaylie's
fancy.
been living in New York for...
18 years, almost.
And before that, just before you went, we did a show together.
In Perth,
In
Western
Perth.
Australia.
Called Ladies Who Lunch.
Mm-hmm.
And today we went and had lunch in New York, finally.
We were ladies who lunched.
We were, and we
Yeah.
still are, and we shall remain.
But we didn't sing.
No, we didn't sing.
No.
But it's not too late. The night is young. So you have listened to a tiny, tiny bit of the podcast. Obviously, you're about to launch into the whole thing
Yes.
from start to finish and immerse yourself.
Yes.
But even if you were right up to date, you wouldn't have listened to January because I've only just recorded that and I haven't put it out there yet.
Right.
But I am
So
just
I'm
going
somewhat
to...
of a virgin to the life of Penny.
Like a virgin.
Mm-hmm.
You are. Oh, February's coming up, and of course, big day for Junior Penny.
Oh, February 14th.
February 14th. So this is my third year of doing this podcast, 84, 85. No, fourth year. I have not yet received a Valentine's card.
Oh, wow. Okay, so what year are we?
87,
And you are how old?
16.
Oh, it is a special year.
16, yeah. I would say sweet 16, never been kissed, but
I think I was 16 when I got my first Valentine's card from a boy as well.
Well, I don't know if I got one.
Oh, okay.
I haven't read ahead.
All right.
I don't get excited. I may well not
All right.
get
Okay.
one.
All right.
I remember getting a lot when I was a bit older.
I can imagine.
Yeah, but not in this era. So we'll see. Oh, I've been having my mock O-levels. So O-levels are the exams we do in kind of year 10, I suppose, in Australian, 5th year,
Okay.
junior high. So
Always
before
wondered.
year 11, 12. So we did O-levels and then A-levels, which were kind of ATAR
is that
equivalent.
what it is? Okay.
Yeah, so I've just finished my exams. Oh, and I've just said that Tracy has got the main part in the pajama game at Abingdon School. So Tracy I was very jealous of.
Well, and she's obviously very talented.
She's, very talented. And because I was doing exams, I would not have been allowed to audition. So I've actually said I'm glad she got it. And so this takes us to Sunday, the 1st of February, 1987. That's better. Felt awful when I got back from church for the rest of the day. I had a stomachache and the trots. Nice. I lay around and hugged a whole water bottle. It's the second day of my period, I can see. Just too much information for everyone. Oh, and John and Edward are still going on about this band they're going to form with me singing, and I think they might be serious. So they were. So this is my first ever little jazz band I was in.
And were you excited?
Well, yes, they've mentioned it in January, and I obviously am not quite believing it yet.
Yeah.
So at this point, I don't know if it's actually going to happen.
Yeah.
But I think they might be serious. Went to Ruth's tonight, and we giggled for about 2.5 hours. We were moaning about not getting any Valentines when Ruth said that if I was lucky, I might get one from Piers' ears. Then we decided to send him one. We're going to write a poem, we only got as far as, Darling Piers, we love your ears. Instead, we're going to write something very suggestive in the middle to give his friends a laugh. The only thing is, he must never find out who sent it, or we will die.
What did you think he was going to do to you?
I think we'd just die of embarrassment, because then he might think we
right.
fancy him, which we really didn't.
Right. Oh, you were being mean.
Yeah, little bitches.
Oh.
Yep. Well, I don't know. I mean, if he never found out who it was from, I mean, everyone loves an anonymous Valentine, right?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Were anonymous Valentines big in the 80s for you?
That's true. You weren't supposed to know who your Valentine was from.
Facing you, yeah.
You weren't supposed to know who your Valentine was from.
No, that's right. It's the point.
Yeah.
And I guess the point of sending one to somebody that you don't fancy is so you hope that they find out what they thought of it, and then you can laugh about it.
Yeah.
And also, I like to think, maybe it would have been nice for Piers to get a Valentine, although maybe not mentioning his ears.
Yeah.
Yeah. Monday the 2nd. Physics, the exams, could have been worse. English, no comment. Happy birthday, Louisa. That's my friend. I watched an interview with Ruth Lawrence this evening. It really worried me. She's 15 and she's an Oxford Don. She went at the age of 12. I think she graduated at 15. She goes everywhere with her dad, who taught her. She never played with children when she was little. Her dad believes that frivolity is a total waste of time. And when asked if she did any relaxation, she said she watched the news or had political discussions. Ugh! She said that she tries to be serious all the time and her real enjoyment comes from her work. Am I abnormal or is she? I think it's her, poor girl. Now, we could Google this if we had time. I'm pretty sure she's one of those children who ended up divorcing her parents and going a bit nuts.
Wow, that's very sad. I guess it's like the kids who grow up in Hollywood. You know, if they grow
Child
up in
stars.
Yeah, they miss out on having that childhood.
I was watching the they've announced the new Harry Potter cast for HBO.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they're doing an HBO thing and they've cast these like 10 and 11-year-olds as the main thing, and you just think, I mean, there goes their childhood.
Yeah.
That's gone now.
Yeah.
I mean, they're going to be rich and famous.
It'll just be a different childhood.
It will. But you can never... Yeah, you're never going to develop normally.
Yeah, you never get those days back. Like Drew Barrymore often speaks... She has a show here and she often speaks about her childhood and how... I guess
she was in rehab by age 12, wasn't she?
Yeah, because she was going to clubs when she was 11 and drinking and taking drugs and stuff, you know, and that ain't normal.
No, with her mum.
Right. And the friends in Hollywood and stuff. And that's why, well, she said that
she's amazing. She always comes across as being so nice.
Just
fun.
Adorable.
Yeah.
Sort of person that you just love to have in your corner, I would imagine. But she recently said that when she did E.T., Steven Spielberg was like a father to her because he knew what was going on around her or what would potentially happen. And she's always considered him to be a father figure because he's always looked after her.
And her dad was off, wasn't he? Off doing other things.
I don't know. Yeah.
John Barrymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, well, anyway, funny that I mentioned that. I'll have to Google her later, see what happened. But I'm pretty sure it didn't end well. Tuesday the 3rd, I had one revision lesson and 5 PE lessons today. I learnt to do a front somersault. I hadn't done one since the first year. I thought I was too old.
Wait, you learnt to do a somersault at the age of 16?
I'm talking on the trampoline, in the air.
Oh.
I'm not talking like a
Oh, no, that's pretty advanced. Okay, yeah.
I thought I was too old. Penny, Kim and Lou also learnt with varying degrees of success. Lou was very good. Penny couldn't land on her feet, only on her bum. We had a really mental lunchtime. We threw each other's shoes out of the window, climbed in and out of the windows, and played Emu's Pink Windmill, There's Somebody at the Door, etc., and screamed a lot. Honestly, no idea what any of that means.
Wow.
My French oral was okay. No smutty remarks from you, young lady. I got 4 out of 5 and 5 out of 5 for expression and pronunciation. I don't know which order, and the questions weren't too bad. I felt like I was in there for hours. Had a stupid game of volleyball whilst singing There Were 10 in a Bed and 5 Little Speckled Frogs. All the third years thought we'd gone potty. It's very Enid Blyton, isn't it?
Very.
M's 2 student biologists came. That's my mum. I just put M for mother or Marion. 2 student biologists came round this evening. They're nice. They're staying the night. I wonder if they were dissecting anything. Wednesday the 4th, learnt to do a back somersault today. Woohoo! That's about the only thing I did do. French was pooey. Okay. Thursday the 5th. No more exams. I should be really happy, but actually I'm rather depressed. Not because of the exams, but because St. Valentine's Day is looming, and I haven't even met any boys for years, let alone gone out with, or even fancied. Yeah, I've gone through a real dry patch at this point in my life because when I was 13, 14, it was just a non-stop snog fest.
Is that, though, because you're more focused on your study?
I think I'm just a bit more self-aware and haven't got completely shit-faced and snogged everything that moved for a while.
Right.
I think I'm a bit more choosy.
So maybe a little bit self-conscious?
Just maybe a little bit less attractive.
Oh, you mean you thought you were?
Waiting to blossom.
Finding your way.
I haven't gone out with anyone or even fancied anyone. Sasha brought in a magazine today which has all the balls in it. Lots of pickies of previous ones, all photos of pretty girls in gorgeous dresses with loads of hunky good-looking blokes. I'd adore to go to one, but if I did, I'd probably feel totally out of place. So in the 80s, there were these gatecrasher balls, they were called. So the kind of high society teenagers, somebody started these balls. I never went to one. I don't think I would have been allowed or wouldn't have afforded to go. But Sasha would have gone. Some of the girls in my school all went. They were quite notorious, like the kind of, Lord and Lady so-and-so's daughter was found having sex underneath the piano, that kind of. They were definitely called gatecrasher balls.
Yeah.
Got a letter from Hillary raving about Andy, her boyfriend. Also got a letter from Sam.
And you lived in the same town?
About 5 miles away.
Gosh.
I forgot to say yesterday, we got a letter inviting Chris and I over to the Ashley Carter's house at Piers's half term. What a scream. New rich people. Or were they? The exams today, Bilge and maths, were pukey. I thought I said I'd finish my exams. Oh, today. Had a netball match after school against Oxford High. We won 14-11. It was a bit close at the end because we were also knackered and unfit. Did more trampolining.
What position did you play?
Centre.
Oh.
As captain.
I was the laziest position you could imagine. Goal defence.
Shooter. Oh, goal defence.
Yeah.
Goal defence, you have to run.
Not really.
Goalkeepers.
You just got to be a bit... Oh, yeah,
Goalkeeper.
no, actually goalkeeper.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, just
That is
standing
the
in the
laziest
circle
position.
and being tall.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Good role for you. I did a lot of running.
Bring the oranges.
Friday the 6th. Singing lesson was good. Mrs. H, that's my singing teacher, still wants me to become a singer. I wish I could.
Oh, my goodness. If only she knew.
I know.
If only you knew.
I know. I actually did reach out to Mrs. H, but she's got dementia.
Oh.
Her husband got back in touch and said he'd mentioned me, and she does remember things from a long time ago, so that was quite sweet, but she's got dementia. Went to a really brill thing at Ruth's. It's her birthday, you see, and Sarah, Ruth, Sarah Baskerville, Julie, Vicky and I all went round for a meal cooked by Toby. It was yummy. I was talking about this the other day. It was yummy. Steak, which is funny because I don't normally like steak all that much. I was literally talking about this the other day because steak, when I was growing up, was always this big thing that we were like, my parents were like, and tonight we shall have steak. And then it was thin, chewy, incredibly overdone, couldn't get your teeth around it. And I used to think,
the cheap stuff.
And then Toby, at this point, I think he had a Saturday job at the butcher's shop, and Ruth lived on a farm. And I really remember him saying, do you want it rare or really rare or something? And I went, I like my steak well done, because that's all we ever had. And he went, no, I'm not doing that. And so they gave it like a big, thick, fancy, nice steak,
like a filet
medium
mignon.
rare. Delicious. Never looked back.
And you had tartare for dinner last night.
I did. Now I've gone just completely raw. So thanks, Toby. We drank 2 wine boxes between us and a magnum of fizzy wine. Jeez. We wrote poems to put in the Valentine's cards of Piers, Angus and Bruce. It was a scream. So I really did fancy Angus and Bruce a bit. They were brothers. So hot. Oh, I've got to get up in the morning to play netball. Damn. Saturday the 7th. Netball match was really good fun. They were ever so nice. It was against Headington School and we won 22-9. Afterwards, Katie and I went into Oxford to do some shopping. We were determined to look in some more original shops for better, although more expensive, clothes. Spent hours in Little Clarendon Street. There are masses of lovely shops there. I bought a silver bracelet with abalone shell layered in it and a silky black sleeveless top. It's gorgeous. We were walking back to the centre when we passed masses of my friends queuing to see Crocodile Dundee.
Oh,
It's
snap.
a film. I've put in brackets.
Wow.
Crocodile Dundee. Little did I know that one day I would be living in the land down under. So we decided to go along. There were millions of us. Ellie, Marie, Becca, Helen, Alison, Sonia, Alex, Chris and his friend. We took up a whole row. The film was brilliant. Absolutely fantastic.
Oh.
What did Australians think about Crocodile Dundee?
I remember it being really popular, and it was something that somewhat put Australia on the map for tourism for Americans.
Yes.
In particular, because it was set in New York, and it was this kind of very lovable Australian character, naive as he was, just being himself in New York. And I think that was very appealing to Americans. But it was also a pretty proud moment for Australians.
And did you watch it and think, one day I shall go to New York and be Mrs. Crocodile Dundee?
No.
No.
New York wasn't on my radar until much later.
There you go. Sunday the 8th, got up late and pranced around in my new clothes. Went to the pub at lunchtime and met Ruth and Julie. We're having a crisis at the moment. Electron has escaped. They don't go out at night, you see. I think she's enjoying it.
Electron is?
Cat.
Oh.
Cat. We had two cats called Proton and Electron.
Who named them?
My dad.
Oh.
He was a scientist.
Yeah.
This afternoon, I went to the meeting about Embryo's musical marathon. It will be brill. We're doing songs from 7 musicals. So this was a fundraiser. So Embryo was the theatre company that I did stuff with in the summer. I've just heard that this summer they're going to be doing Grease. And they're doing this musical marathon, which I think was a fundraiser. We're doing songs from 7 musicals: Jesus Christ Superstar, Pirates. So those are the shows we've done 2 years before. The Boyfriend, Guys and Dolls, Swan Esther, Oliver and Annie for the little ones. We're all going to be in 2, possibly 3. I expect I'll be in JCS and Pirates. There will be 6 2-hour shows all in a row. It will be knackering. I can't wait. Meeting next Sunday. Monday the 9th. Got some results today. English literature, 64%. Not bad. Maths, 67%. Bloody awful. That's weird, isn't it?
Well, I guess it depends on what your expectations were.
Well, and what everyone else got. Biology, 70%. Not bad. Physics, 79%. Bloody brilliant. Let's got that out of the way. Phew. Had an absolutely shitty day going through exam papers. This evening was a laugh, however. Went round to Ruth's. I am going to a ball. The Terror Ball in London on April the 15th. What am I going to wear? I will have to make myself a dress. Ah! I don't think I did go. The Terror Ball. Oh, this is the poem we've written for Piers' ears. Dear. Sorry, Piers. This is just a little note to say how much on you we dote. We think that you are such a stud. You make our hearts go thud, thud, thud. Your male physique is so unique. We must come round to take a peek. But seriously, dear Piers, we say, we'll love you till we rot away. And so we'll end this little verse. We're sorry that it's not more perverse. You'll never stop our flow of tears until you amputate your ears. No, we didn't really put that in. We put, you'll never stop our flow of tears until you Give your love, dear peers. We smothered it in red kisses, lipstick marks, and revolting perfume. I hope he's suitably embarrassed. And then I've put in brackets, see April the 16th for results.
Clutch my pearls.
Do you think that's like a note to us to jump forward and get the result?
I don't know.
Tuesday the 10th came second in geography with 66%. I think we'll just need to wait till April.
I think so.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. What should we?
No. Keep everyone in suspenders.
Careful.
Oh.
Who are you, Neil?
Oh.
Wednesday 11th. I passed my chemistry. I got 56%, which isn't too bad. I still can't decide what A-levels to take. I want to do 3 out of biology, music, chemistry and geography. Any ideas? Guess which one I didn't do?
I'm going to say you didn't do music.
I didn't do music.
Wow.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. No more results. We spent lunchtime watching the knobbly knees competition by the teachers. Mr. Tillett won.
What do they do?
Like, show their knees.
The women hitch up their skirts and show their Did they have to do anything? Like animate their knees?
A knobbly knees competition.
Do they draw faces
it's
on
one
them?
of the sort of English kind of seaside competition. I don't know, a bit like a wet t-shirt competition, but less sexy. We also, well, Ellie mainly, made up some very silly Valentine's poems. Oh, there's more poetry. Roses are red, violets are violet. I'll be your plane if you'll be my pilot.
That's cute.
You can have some of these, Kaylie.
Hang on. I'll be your plane if you'll be my pilot. She wants to be ridden? She wants to be driven.
Driven. Yeah. Roses are red, violets are yellow. You're fat, you're a prat, but you are a nice fellow.
That's not very nice, Penny.
Oh, roses are red, violets are green. Your boop is the biggest that I've ever seen. Insert word. What's the word that came to your mind?
I don't know.
Nose?
Vegetables.
Feet. Your nose is long, your knees are hairy, your head is small, just like a fairy. Your bottom has a healthy shine. Oh, darling, be my Valentine. Good, aren't they?
They are actually pretty good. I don't
Okay.
think I would have thought of those at that age.
Something horrific happened tonight. I went to the doctor and he says, I've got to have a blood test. Ugh, I'll probably die. Did you know I might have AIDS? Help. What? What am I going to do? I mean, this was AIDS.
It was the AIDS era.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And last month I'd said that we'd had some big talk about it. So it was definitely on my mind. I'm sure I'm not having an AIDS test. Friday the 13th, the blood test was yucky. I thought I was okay until I stood up and then I went all wobbly. What a wimp. Went to school, but so late I missed my clarinet lesson.
I played clarinet as well.
Oh, did you?
Just for
I
a
think
couple
we
of
knew
years.
that, yes.
Yeah.
Have you played since?
Clarinet?
Yeah.
No.
Because during COVID, I got my clarinet out and thought I'll just play it a bit.
Yeah.
Couldn't remember a thing. Couldn't play a scale. Couldn't remember any of the fingering.
Wow. Yeah.
None of it.
Wow. I played recorder for a long time too.
And recorder, I can play anything on the recorder.
Yeah. I used to love the what was this? The little one, like the piccolo type.
Sopranino.
Sopranino. I used to love that squeaky little thing.
Yes, me too. Play the highest harmony. I still love the recorder. I actually got quite a nice recorder.
I
for
do
Christmas,
love the recorder.
like a fancy wooden one.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Do you think Jack has slightly regretted giving it to me?
Oh,
One
crazy.
day, you and I would do some recorder duets.
My God, that'd be fantastic, wouldn't it?
Wouldn't it?
Yes.
Do you want the good news or the bad news?
Wait, is this my choice or is this you?
I don't know.
Okay,
you are the
here we go.
listener.
All
Do you
right.
want the good news or the bad
I
news?
want all the news. That's
The
why we're here.
good news is I got a Valentine's card.
Oh my goodness. The bad news is you've got AIDS?
The bad news is it might be from Piers' ears.
Oh.
Still, it might not. It might be from Angus.
Wait, what date are we now? We're
The
Friday
13th.
the 13th.
It's
Okay.
early.
All right. Yeah.
Might be from Angus. Dream on, Penny. I was so excited I didn't open it for hours just in case it was a joke. I think I'll frame it. It's the only Valentine of my teens. I got a Valentine's card.
This is big.
This is huge. The first Valentine's. Yeah, so I got one when I was little, like primary school, but this is the first one I've actually got.
I'm intrigued by you not opening it. For that, were you afraid, or was delayed reward?
When I just said I was so worried it was a joke. I didn't say what it said. I can't picture it. In case it was a joke. I guess in case it was from one of my friends and or my mum or something. Yeah, and then I'd be really disappointed.
Because I would have done the same thing. I would have held on to it. Just in a, I don't know.
Delayed gratification.
It delayed gratification and just savouring that moment.
I'm excited even thinking about it. Saturday, the 14th of February.
What? It's written in red.
It's written in red. I thought I'd better write today in red. Happy V-Day. Woke up at 11:20, played triangular lax thing I was playing in the this lacrosse for the firsts. We lost to Wickham Abbey 10-4, boo. And then we beat Cheltenham Ladies College 3-1. Hurrah. It was bloody cold. My hands were frozen to my stick. Babysat again tonight for Sam. I've earned £10 in 2 evenings. No wonder I'm rich. That Valentine's card had bloody well better not be from Piers.
Wait, you still haven't opened it?
No, but it's been anonymous. I've opened it.
Okay, all right. Yeah.
But I don't know who it's from.
Right. And
I don't know if I ever found out.
And it's probably from one of your girlfriends.
I don't know. No, I don't think we would have sent each other Valentine's cards.
Okay.
Sunday the 15th. Spent the day...
Hang on, wait. Do we know what it said in the card?
No, I didn't say. It's funny, isn't it? Spent the day at rehearsal dans le pub or at rehearsal. Talked to Quillett in the pub. He might be able to get me a job with his firm during my work experience. Good stuff. He's an estate agent.
That's exciting.
It's exciting. It was very exciting.
You're a very busy schoolgirl.
Oh my God, so busy. It's because I didn't have a phone. If I was a schoolgirl now, I'd have done fuck all apart from sit and look at my social media.
Right, but how did you get around?
My parents drove me everywhere.
Wow. And were things in relatively close proximity?
No, I lived in the country. I mean, closer than Australian country.
Right,
but
yeah.
There were a lot of driving.
Gosh.
I'm in Pirates, The Boyfriend and Swan Esther for the marathon. I have to sing my Edith bit in Pirates. Oh, ace.
Ace. That's a word I haven't thought of in a long time.
After the meeting, we went back to Andrea's house to watch the video of Greece. It was great fun. I really hope I get in it. Monday the 16th. You're not going to believe this, but I got another Valentine.
What?
I don't know who this one was from either. It was posted in Abingdon. Whoever sent it knew my whole address, even the postcode. Very suspicious. It was a nice card. Come on, Penny, describe it. No.
It's probably in your suitcase of letters.
It must be, but I wouldn't know which one it was because they're not dated. There were quite a few Valentines.
You didn't keep the envelopes?
No.
Oh, bugger.
Got a massive bruise from my blood test. It looks dead impressive. I still haven't said what my blood test's for. It's definitely not for AIDS.
Presumably we're getting to your results, so we'll find out. You're either pregnant or you've got AIDS.
Well, it's probably anemia or something.
Probably.
I don't even know what my symptoms were.
Yeah.
I rang Sarah tonight to have a gossip. I haven't seen her for ages. Everyone enjoyed the ball, it seemed. There was lots of scandal. Chris and Catherine are still at it, if you see what I mean. So that must have been my brother's ball. Still at it? I don't know what you mean. Filthy. Tuesday the 17th. Absolutely nothing happened today. I only had one lesson, art, where the teacher was there. I reckon all the others have gone on holiday, probably skiing.
I don't get it. You went to school for a whole day and you had one lesson?
one lesson with a teacher.
Oh.
So I reckon it must be just before half term. So in England, you have 3 terms with a half term break in the middle.
Yeah.
Do you think that if someone was going to rape you and you said you had AIDS, would they stop? Would they just beat you up or kill you? It's an interesting point. Oh my God, that's so dark.
It's pretty deep but you know what? It's indicative of the era. There was so much mystery about it at that time.
Yeah, God, things have gone a bit dark. Sorry, readers. Listeners. Wednesday the 18th. I hate Wednesdays. I went to Ruth's this evening because it was Toby's birthday and he was having a sort of party. Ruth, Toby, me, Tyra, Edward, Adam and Vicky were there and we ate lots and drank lots of wine, danced, sang and laughed. We were generally very silly, which was a good laugh. What shall I wear tomorrow? Oh, it's so the last day of term we could wear our own clothes instead of uniform. Thursday the 19th. Happy half term. I wore my black trousers, turquoise shirt, black jumper, multicoloured scarf thing, and a suede jacket, in case you were wondering.
Was that like trendy at the time, or were you trying to be cool? Or
I guess that sort of black and bright, I don't know. Probably had a black jumper around my thing, sort of Benetton style.
Right.
We wouldn't have been allowed to wear jeans. We still had to look fairly formal.
Right.
At school.
I remember when I was about 16 or 17, we had one of those free dress days at school, and I went to a ladies' college.
Yes.
And you know, we had a uniform that we wore every day, and people expect when we had these free dress days, typically the girls really dressed up. They really used it as an opportunity to show their fashion sense. And this particular one, I went through my mum's closet from the 70s and I pulled out a short brown wig, big glasses.
A wig.
Oh, yeah, like flares that she had made in the 70s.
Oh, which you wouldn't have been seen dead in flares in that area.
Hilarious. And I just did it as a lark while everybody else was, doing their, fancy thing. But I thought it was hilarious. I've got a photo.
Oh.
Yep. Yeah.
If you send it to me, I'll put it on the Insta. Ellie came back today after having had her toenail amputated. I'm not quite sure we say
toenail amputated.
I think maybe she had an ingrown toenail. She was wearing all her long gothic black things, shirt, jumper, bondage boot. I say boot because on the other foot she wore a brown fluffy slipper in the shape of a dog's head with floppy ears. It was so cute but didn't really fit with her hard image.
Yeah.
Had a very boring talk by 2 nuns today, which did nothing to destroy the general unsympathetic view of them. It seems pointless to me. I believe in God, but after all, he did tell us to go forth and multiply, not lock ourselves up in a convent.
Wow. That's pretty insightful for a young woman.
I wasn't very into nuns. I'd had a bad experience of my confirmation weekend. We weren't Catholic, by the way. These were Church of England nuns.
Right.
Which are few and far between. You would have had nuns teaching at your school.
Yeah. Like right through. Primary school, German nuns. And then high school was Irish Catholic.
And what's your view on nuns in a nutshell?
Oh, look, they were all really lovely women.
Okay.
We're very lucky with the teachers we had.
Friday the 20th, went to Oxford. It was very cold. Saw Tanuja and went round with her for a while. I was a piggy in the nose bag, just a little cafe. Bought some music, 2 hair ribbons, and some other bits and pieces. Hair ribbons? I didn't have any hair. I had a horrid mullet. I wanted my hair ribbons. Saturday the 21st, had a rather boring day. All my friends have deserted me. Lou has gone to the Lake District, Ruth's gone skiing, and Sarah is staying with a friend, Pooh. I made some more bread and generally mooched. Sunday the 22nd, had an absolutely brilliant rehearsal for Swan Esther, which is a musical that I think nobody's done before or since. We learned 4 songs and dances and generally had a great laugh. One of the songs is really good. Went to Lucy Odds afterwards. Oh, I forgot to say, Katie and I were waiting to be taken home. I was going to say picked up. And we decided to practice some dances. We got funny looks from the passers-by, nothing drastic. Mark Ledbetter drove past, waving frantically. How embarrassing. I think I might be allergic to cigarette smoke. I had the most terrible headache at Lucy's and again on the bus. Back in the day when people, of course, smoked on buses.
On buses and planes.
And planes and everywhere else.
In workplaces.
And again on the bus going to Oxford. I hope I'm not allergic to cigarette smoke. Party tomorrow. Monday the 23rd. I'm waiting to go to the party, so I thought I'd better write now. Oh, in case it's a late one. Went to the opticians this morning because of my headaches and found that I've got a slight astigmatism and I could try wearing glasses if I like, which I don't really, after I finish the antibiotics. What?
Okay, so I guess you got your blood test results back.
Yes,
and you've got some kind of infection.
But why would I not? What's that got to do with having an astigmatism? But funnily enough, I do wear glasses now, but only have done for the last maybe 6 years.
Yeah.
Then I went to the hospital for an x-ray on my sinuses. God, I'm a bit of a hypochondriac. I also think my mum had Munchausen's by proxy. Granny and Grandad se sont arrivés ce soir. The party was brilliant. It wasn't too sleazy after all. It was a bit of a dive, I must admit, and the security was fierce. The bouncers were massive, and they had a peephole to eye everyone up before they undid all the bolts and let them in. Fuck, I don't know where I am. I saw lots of people who I didn't think would be there. I saw Simon Dyelinch and Becky and saw Dave, my canoe instructor. Not Uncle Dave. And I saw James Scroggs, who I've snogged, Jeff Dorr, Eggy, and Andy Wintle. It was quite a laugh, actually. I nattered him for ages, also snogged him. And we had a good giggle about our gothic phase that we all went through in the third year, the last time I saw him. Katie P, of course, thought it was absolutely hysterical and will no doubt inform Lou, etc., in a wildly exaggerated way about it, and then they'll take the piss. In fact, he was very nice, but then I expect it was the alcohol. I also had a good natter to Neil, who thought that he'd get beaten up and was a bit worried. We had to leave at midnight, which was a shame, but even so it was ace. I really ought to go to more parties. I adore them.
Shocker.
So, yeah, I went to a girls' school, so you remember what it was like when you actually get to a place with boys.
Yeah.
So some of these boys now I have known, for several years, and I guess been through the crush, snog, and now can actually speak to them again.
Yeah.
At 16.
Yeah.
So that's quite a good feeling. Tuesday the 24th, I had a fantastic day today. Hilary and Joe came over. Joe drove. We all went into Oxford and looked in all the nice shops. Hilary and I both bought rings. Chris got a bit bored with jewellery and clothes shopping, so we went to HMV, where I bumped into Andrew Wintle yet again. And do you know what? He was nice to me again. Maybe it wasn't just the drink. I introduced him to Hill, who thankfully didn't say anything embarrassing, which she could have done. She's seen my chemistry file. What's my chemistry file?
Dun, dun, dun.
I don't know what that means. Whether I mean like people I fancy, call my chemistry file. I don't know. It was great being independent. Then we went to Wallingford and picked up a video, Highlander, and masses of crisps. We lounged around, stuffing our faces all afternoon and evening. I got Chris a really lovely prezi, a Filofax. It's Brill. School tomorrow. A Filofax. Remember the Filofax days?
Was he working at that point?
No, he was at school.
Oh.
Filofax. Yeah, it's like what yuppies used to, before Blackberries.
Yeah.
Wednesday the 25th. I've just had a rehearsal and it was brilliant. It was for the boyfriend and I have to dance. I am a dancer in the Riviera and Perfect Young Ladies, and I'm Maisie and I have 3 solo lines to sing. Whoopee! I'm totally knackered. But I've forgotten all about school and other problems. I adore rehearsals. Next Wednesday is Pirates. Some things never change.
It's a cycle.
I still adore rehearsals. I'm going to see a show tonight. I'm going to see Gypsy.
Gypsy.
With Audra McDonald.
Fabulous.
On Broadway.
Audra McDonald.
This will be my first Broadway show tonight.
Wait, first Broadway show ever?
Yes.
Oh, this is big.
I know.
Oh, wow.
Da, da, da.
Oh, we better finish up so you can have a sleep.
No time for a
little
sleep.
nap.
It's 5:45.
Oh, gosh, okay.
And have a
Hurry.
shower.
Right.
Wash my hair. Forget sleep. Thursday the 26th. Je suis rather tired. I've lost my wit. Last year's diary is très funny and this one is boring. Okay, I'll tell you a joke I made up in chemistry. Question: when is an elephant not an elephant? Answer: when it's been oxidized. Don't think that's right. And then I've put, go on, laugh.
I'm
That's
trying.
what double chemistry does to me. Nobody's laughing, Penny. Do you think I'm suave, sexy and sophisticated and slinky? No. Well, I've got to be by the summer, so there. P.S. I got 76% in my art. I've killed 4 flies tonight. It's my good turn for the day.
I don't think of England as having flies.
Well, not in February.
No.
It does. In summer it did when I was growing up. Lots of flies. I lived in the country.
I guess
Lots
if
of
you've
animals.
got oxidizing elephants, there'll be flies.
Dear. Friday the 27th. Had a brilliant singing lesson today. My voice is going really well. Assez maman. There was a staff pancake race at lunchtime today. It was very silly indeed. Miss Gulliver hit herself in the nose with a frying pan by accident, and Miss Kane tried to cradle with hers. That's what you do in lacrosse. I still don't know which A-levels to take. Mrs. Murfield says I could cope with physics, even if I didn't do maths. Great, another choice to make. We played Trivial Pursuit tonight, and whoever invented it should be shot. I lost, by the way. In fact, I always lose. My mind is tuned to higher things. I'm going naughty knicker shopping tomorrow.
Oh.
Saturday the 28th, last day. Went to Wallingford, met Katie, Kate and Susan. We all went naughty underwear shopping. I bought a white suspender belt, blue stockings and a white garter. Very pure, Penny.
White doesn't sound very naughty.
Maybe it was close as I could get without. But yeah, because it's either that or black and red and slutty.
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
We bumped into Eric and Marilyn. So they are the directors of the youth theatre group. Andrea, Sam, Martin and a few other people. We decided to go and see Pinocchio. So we did. It was very good, but Kate ruined the whole atmosphere by making flippant remarks. When Pinocchio was lying face down in a rock pool, believed to be dead, she remarked, well, at least he won't die of dry rot. Ha ha. Kate also invited us to a disco, a young farmer's disco, and we went. I thought it would be rather square, but au contraire, it was a tart's fancy dress. We didn't know that. And all the blokes turned up in stockings and suspenders, or shorts. All, that is, apart from Kate's exceptionally square and obnoxious brother Ross and his horrible friends. We couldn't get rid of them, so basically it was a slight disaster, but worth going to, nevertheless. And that is the end of February. Not much to report, really.
No, but it was a fantastic little glimpse into your life that I've never been exposed to before.
There's lots more.
It's amazing. Like, really, it's amazing how many friends you have, how much of a life you have. And when I see what kind of a life you have in Australia, I mean, you have a very full life. So I guess it's not surprising that you've kind of continued it.
And yeah, I was busy. I was a very busy gal, but I guess we all were.
I guess it depends on how much pocket money you had, what kind of access you had to transportation to get to these places. Like if you don't have a driver's license at that age, then you're kind of confined to the bus system.
We had no buses.
Right.
So I had to cycle, walk, or be driven.
Right.
And in February, it would have been dark at
bloody
4
freezing
in the afternoon
too.
and freezing. So I would have been driven
Snowy.
everywhere. I know, and I never give my parents any credit for that.
Different era.
Different times. I'm going to have to rush off because I've got to get ready for Audra. I'm so excited.
Your
to see
first
my
Broadway
show.
show. I'm so excited to have you in New York City. This
I know.
is just brilliant.
We've had the best day.
Yeah, I can't wait to play recorder with you.
Yes, we'll
I'm
do
serious.
it.
Let's go buy recorders tomorrow.
Busking. We could make a fortune.
We'll make $5.
Which would buy us, oh, that's right,
Half
nothing.
a coffee.
Thank you for listening to Diary of a Teenage Diva with me, Penny Shaw, written and produced, and music by Finn Pearson. If you've enjoyed it, and let's face it, you have got to the end, so don't tell me you didn't, then just tell somebody. Yeah, pass it on, or follow, like, do whatever, or get in touch. You can find me on the Insta at diary_of_a_diva. I know it's a pain, but you'll get there eventually. Okay, bye.